to be launching a tasty pastry. It's a low-carb Pop-Tart. It's got 3 to 4 grams of net carbs, and we love this show. This is our best place to be in LA.
Welcome back to Legendary Foods Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, July 7th, 2021. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, Wednesday is back and better than ever. There was only one pro show on the docket last weekend, and it was the Orlando Europa Pro. And we're kicking off our coverage with a recap of the action from the figure division. For the second week in a row, Jessica Reyes Padilla went out and dominated as she cruised to another big win, which gives her a ton of momentum heading into the second half of the season. Second place finisher Rhea Gale looked great in her season debut as she managed to gain the edge over eventual third place finisher Ivana Ivusic, who had the best conditioning of her career. Just for the record. Fourth place went to Julia Chaplin, and Danya Jackson rounded out one of the best top 5 groups that we've seen so far this year. Moving on to the men's physique, the big winner here was Ramses Rams, who locked up his first career win along with a trip back to the Olympia stage for the first time since 19. Our red-hot John Saramento continued his strong season with another strong second-place effort here. Third place went to Stephen Cow, who looked close to his all-time best in his season debut. Ishmael Dominguez slid into a very comfortable 4th position, and we're wrapping things up with our coverage here with Gerardo Gabriel, as he managed to crack the top 5 in his season debut. Once the Arnold Classic lineups were released a few weeks ago, you knew it was only a matter of time before we started to see some sort of drama flare up between some of these athletes. And right on cue, a few days ago, we saw some exchanges go down between William Bonac and Nick Walker that caught everyone's attention. As far as I can tell, this started when William threw a not-so-subtle insult in Nick's direction on social media, after Nick said in an interview that he saw himself winning the Arnold in October. As the defending champ, I guess William didn't take too kindly to that. And why would he? And now here we are, off to the races. Now, up to this point in his career, Nick hasn't been one to bite his tongue. So when a fan asked him about William's comments during a Q&A on a live feed, Nick was pretty direct in his response. He said that he didn't know what William's problem was and that he'll be happy to settle this on stage, which has been pretty much his response every single time someone has called him out. Even though he's young, Nick's been a put up or shut up type of guy from day one. And so far, all he's done is put up. Just knowing how both of these guys are, I don't expect this to be the last time we hear this between now and the Arnold. Neither one of them is the type to back down, and as a fan, I think it only adds to the intrigue and excitement to a show that's already going to be one of the best that we've seen all season long. There were also some words exchanged in classic physique over the last weekend too. Only this was more of a one-sided exchange coming from Chris Bumstead's camp. Apparently during a Q&A, someone asked a member of Chris's team whether or not they saw the 2-time champ Breon Ansley as a threat if he came in at his all-time best this year. And their answer was a pretty emphatic no. As far as they're concerned, Chris is so far ahead of everyone else in the division that they don't see anyone being a threat if he's completely dialed in. And I think there are a lot of people out there who also happen to agree with that. But at the end of the day, titles are awarded on stage, not in the comments section. And in a few months, the world will have a chance to see firsthand if they were right. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions. And make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.